These are both Makita 6012HDs, the same make and model that Eddie Van Halen used for Poundcake. This one was given to me by a friend of mine, Scott, who thought it'd be a great parts drill, but little did he know it would become key to my EVH drill project. In this video I'm going to transplant the motor out of this one and put it into my very old replica drill and bring it back to life. And at the end of the video there's going to be a link to another video where I show how I transform these two drills that I got off of eBay, and I paint one like the Bumble Bee guitar and the other one like the shark guitar. We're going to start this project off, and what we're going to do is we're going to fix my old drill. That's the red, white, and black one. This is kind of, it's pooched, and I don't know if you can see. Smoke is coming out of it. So obviously the motor's gone. And this one here sounds like the motor's fine, except maybe the clutch or a gear, something inside is gone. I don't know if it's fixable or not, but what I'm going to do is take the motor out of this one and transplant it into this one and bring it back to life. Okay, we're going to start by taking the old screws out of this one. And it's pretty straightforward. These things are easy to work on. I've had this drill though for about 20 years. They discontinued this drill in 1995. And so these have been around a long time, but these are workhorses. I've used this drill on everything. You know, I've used it for home renovations, all my guitar projects. I've used it on my car. This is I've only had one cordless drill, and this is it. And I painted it about 7 years ago after I made my Frankenstrat replica. So the paint job's held up. It's been a lot of fun. But what happened a few months ago was the motor went in it, and I thought, well, let's see if I can get a new one. So let's just take the screws out of this one as well. So I got in touch with my Makita dealer, and I can buy a brand new motor for it, $50. It didn't really make sense to me to spend $50 on a 20-year-old drill. I could almost buy a new one for that. So then I went to eBay, and that's where I discovered that there were lots of these drills used, obviously, on eBay. So what I did was I spent $80. Shipping included. Okay, we're going to set that one aside, and I've already gone ahead and taken the other half off of this one. So yeah, $80 on eBay, and that got me 2 drills, a hard case, 3 batteries, and a charger. So I was pretty happy. And when the drills showed up, one of them was basically brand new. It's a 20-year-old drill that was hardly used, and the other one was it was used, but in way better shape than this one is. So I was pretty happy. I'm glad I went that route. So that's how this whole project started. So there's the motor, and it's attached to the trigger. So what we're going to do is take the motor and trigger out of the other one, and just pop it right in here, and it should be good to go. There we go. Alright, sometimes half of the stuff sticks, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, so this motor should be good. I can just yank this out of here. Oh wow, look, it's kind of pinched, but it should be alright. And I'm just going to save this one for spare parts. There's the motor out of the donor drill that I have. I cleaned it up a little bit, just get some of the dirt off of it, and we're just going to slide it right in here. These things aren't that complicated. They just pop right back in. There we go. And we'll get the other half put on and put a battery in it and see what it's like. One thing to watch out for, this little piece of metal right there, it's just a little tiny piece. It pushes up against the high-low knob, and what you want is when you put the two pieces together, it has to slide right in this groove. You don't want it to slide over into here or get pushed out of the way and get bent or fall out. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right in that groove, so all I got to do is just push down. There we go, and it's in there nicely. So we're ready to put the screws back in. When I took this apart, I left the nuts in the body of the drill. There's no point of taking them out, so that'll make it a lot easier to put the screws back in. And the last screw down here at the bottom, it holds the little door for the battery. So make sure you don't forget that. Alright, just give it a check to make sure everything is tight. That seam is nice and tight. There's no gaps. Okay, I'm just going to snug in all those screws. Okay, let's see how this thing works. Put a fresh battery in. And, okay, should fire right up. Sounds pretty good to me.